recipe that you think about all the time and you go back to again and again, I feel like this recipe for chicken with orange and balsamic glaze is going to become one of those recipes for you. So you start with an orange, cut it into wedges, 4 chicken thighs. These are bone-in, skin-on chicken thighs. Season this with salt, coarse salt, my favorite. I have to turn it over, hold on. I was going to do it with my hands, but then I would have to wash my hands, and I don't feel like it. Salt, that's it. You want to brown these. Heat your pan. I like high heat. If that scares you, do medium-high heat. But the hotter it is, the faster it'll brown. And I'm always in a rush. Are you always in a rush? About a tablespoon of oil. I like to heat my pan before I add my oil. You can use less oil that way because it swirls so much more easily. Do you see that? Put your chicken in, skin side down. What you want to really brown here is the skin. Ah, yeah. That's the sound I like to hear. Look at it shrinking up. That's what happens when you put chicken into a hot pan. It is not ready. Do not be tempted to turn it too soon. Just step away from the pan for a minute. All right, these are definitely golden brown. And look at all of that fat that came out of the skin. You don't want to eat that. Pour it off. Put them back in the pan, meat side down. And I like to add my oranges now when I'm roasting them. The original recipe didn't do that, but I just love roasted oranges. This goes into a 450-degree oven for about 10 minutes. All right, it's been about 10 minutes. This handle, super duper hot because it was in a 450-degree oven. So what I suggest you do is just take a dry towel and drape it over the handle. That way, if you accidentally touch it, you're not gonna burn yourself. Take your chicken out of the pan. The last thing that you're gonna do is make a little sauce in your pan. Leave the oranges in the pan because they're gonna add flavor. Add 2 tablespoons of balsamic vinegar. And what you're doing now is making a little glaze with the oranges and the balsamic vinegar, and then you're gonna finish with a little bit of butter. I feel like this isn't gonna be quite enough sauce for my liking, so I'm gonna squeeze a little orange juice in here and then let it reduce. That's gonna be delicious because there's already orange juice in there, right? From the oranges. Swirl, and now for the final touch, a little bit of butter. This adds richness. It thickens the sauce a little bit. There's nothing that isn't made better with a little bit of butter, right? Turn off the heat at this point because you don't want it to reduce anymore. That's it. So it's even not really that much sauce, but that's okay because you just want to lightly coat your chicken in a nice, small amount of glaze. That's it, it's done. I'm going to serve this with a little bit of broccoli because I always want to have a vegetable with my meal. 2 pots. All right. Oh, I just spilled. That's okay. No prob. What are you worried about? I'm fine. So, it depends on how big of an eater you are as to whether you think that this serves 4 or it serves 2. I think that for most families, 2 thighs is 1 serving. What do you think? Are you gonna make this? I really think that you should. It's so easy. It's kind of addictive with the sweet tanginess. I think that you're gonna like it. Maybe you'll make some variations. Let me know what they are.